Wind howls across a desolate plain. The earth trembles under the weight of predators unseen. In this world long before language, before history, survival was not a choice. It was the only law. An ember flickers in the shadows, a single spark that will one day ignite civilization. Around it, ape-like humans, early hominids shiver beneath animal skins, their eyes wide with hunger and fear. Their breath forms mist in the cold air, their hearts pounding to the rhythm of thunder in the distance. This is not the story of comfort. It is the story of struggle, of how fragile flesh and fragile hope stood against the brutality of nature. This is the dawn of us all. The prehistoric Earth was no paradise. It was an unforgiving realm of extreme searing droughts, icy winds, and sudden death lurking in tall grass. Early hominids wandered the savannas and jungles, scavenging for roots, berries, and bones left by stronger beasts. They lived in constant motion, guided by instinct rather than reason. Each sunrise was both a gift and a warning: survive another day, or vanish like the millions before. Lightning cracked the sky, and predators, saber-toothed cats, dire wolves, giant birds stalked the edges of their fireless nights. Yet within these fragile beings burned something no creature before them had known: curiosity. To live, they had to adapt. Ape-like humans moved in small groups, learning the rhythm of the seasons, the migration of herds, the ripening of fruit, the scent of approaching rain. Women gathered, men hunted, children watched, learning through silent imitation. Every hunt was a gamble between hunger and death. Armed only with sharpened stones and wooden spears, they faced creatures far larger, faster, and deadlier. But they learned how to track footprints, how to trap, how to ambush. They became not just prey, but predators. And when they brought back meat, it was more than food, it was survival shared, a silent promise of unity. Then came the miracle. Perhaps lightning struck a dry tree. Perhaps embers fell from the heavens. But one night, fire was born. At first, it was terror, a living, hissing creature that devoured wood and danced in the dark. But when they learned to control it, everything changed. Fire gave warmth, protection, and light in the endless night. It hardened wooden spears, kept beasts away, cooked raw flesh into sustenance. Around it, ape-like humans gathered, and in its glow, they began to speak. The first voices of humanity rose through smoke and flame. With fire came progress. Stone became blades. Bones became needles. Tribes formed families bound not just by blood, but by purpose. They painted on cave walls, leaving behind memories and warnings. They sang under stars, their voices blending with the wind. They buried their dead, marking the birth of meaning. Together, they conquered fear with fire, hunger with tools, chaos with cooperation. For the first time, they were more than animals, they were a people. But nature never forgot its cruelty. Ages of ice descended, volcanoes blotted out the sun. Many tribes perished, their footprints buried beneath ash and snow. The survivors huddled together, their fire flickering weakly against the storm. They watched the world end, and yet, they endured. Through instinct, courage, and unity, they carved a path toward a dawn they could not yet imagine. That spark born in a world of predators and storms still burns within us. The cities we build, the stars we reach for, the dreams we chase, all of it began with trembling hands and a single flame. They were not gods. They were not heroes. They were us, fragile, fearful, defiant. The first humans, who refused to die. And so the story continues.